Habits are a big deal. According to Charles Duhigg in his book, The Power of Habit, over 40% of what we do every day is a habit. It may feel like we are constantly making decisions, but almost half of what we do is a habit, meaning we are not making decisions. We are essentially on autopilot. Knowing this, why wouldn't we evaluate our habits and then create habits that are consistent with the outcomes we want? Successful organizations understand, and research proves that habits are the foundation of culture, communication, and engagement, resulting in positive financial results in business and fulfilling personal outcomes. In order to create the workplace climate we want, organizational habits need to be defined and adopted into daily routines. Similarly, assessing your personal habits and documenting your desired habits has the power to substantially impact your life. Take the Ritz-Carlton organization. The Ritz-Carlton has such a high level of service and satisfaction that their culture is referred to as the Ritz-Carlton mystique, because no other lodging company has been able to duplicate it. Do you think this just evolved organically? Of course not. The Ritz-Carlton has defined its gold standards, which outline specific behaviors that, through practice, become habits. Their gold standards include the famous 3 steps of service, which are: greet each guest with a warm and sincere welcome. Use the guest's name, anticipate and fulfill each guest's needs. Provide a fond farewell. Give a warm goodbye and use the guest's name. Simply having these behaviors defined on paper doesn't lead to success. The Ritz-Carlton has successfully incorporated these standards into the company's DNA through traditions and rituals that align focus and provide an opportunity to observe and share success stories. Through focus and effort, these standards become habits and influence the guest's experience and organizational culture. One might think these standards only apply to how the guest is treated. The truth is, the same level of respect shown to guests in the hotel lobby is also present between employees in the break room. It even goes beyond that and helps strengthen the employees' families and local communities. The Ritz-Carlton mystique is real, effective, and completely planned. If habits represent nearly half of our day, why wouldn't we intentionally design habits that lead to desired outcomes? Habits exist in every aspect of life. Do an audit of your habit and connect them to your desired outcomes. If you have a relationship-based outcome that states you want to have a deeper, more meaningful relationship with your spouse or children, yet find yourself working late 5 nights a week, or jumping at every opportunity to go to happy hour with friends, then you should be proactive in changing your habits to align with your outcomes. When considering habits, it's important to note that bad habits never start as habits. They start as temporary diversions from what you really want, and typically come from external influences. As these externally influenced behaviors are repeated, or more realistically, you cave into peer pressure, they turn into habits. Then you wake up a few years later and wonder how you got so far off path with your relationship, physical or psychological health, or your career. In the personal whiteboard, within the self-analysis section, the external influences block should be a real eye-opener, and identify if your external influences are leading to the habits that will enable you to realize your pursuits.